Spencer says that Charming is going to wish he killed him when he had the chance. I wonder when we are going to see that.
Alright.
Charming is not worried, but he should be.
Mm-hmm.
Granny is making a cage for Ruby. Little Granny, wielding badass.
I like her. She should be my grandma. Because
Yeah,
I
I
like
know.
her.
Can you be my grandma?
Here's some cookies. Never gonna learn how to shoot a crossbow, dearie. I love it. I would love that.
I love her with her
Aim
cross.
for the head.
Okay, Ruby will be turning into a wolf that night, so they are making precautions. Ruby does not have her hood. She had looked everywhere, even went to gold. I tried to think where the hood was. We know that Spencer winds up having it, but how did he get it?
Right.
True.
I want to know if maybe there's a mole. You know, like somebody in the good guy group who's being a bad guy. Because that would make sense to me. That would explain how Ruby's hood got there. And
you know, that would add a bit of lost element to it.
Yeah, but who could be?
Surprise, it's Archie!
Oh.
I can't see him doing that though, not unless he had like some really awesome motive.
Let's see, who else could it be?
I don't know, everybody seems to hate Blue Fairy.
Yeah, Blue Fairy! That would be interesting. Like if she was, it wasn't that she was trying to be the bad guy, but like trying to do something for the greater good.
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Really interesting. Especially now that she's a nun. Like, she's a nun.
I get the feeling, like, as soon as she finds out she's not a nun anymore, she probably goes and sleeps around, just because she's like, yes! I'm free! Yes!
I see that.
Victor's all for that.
I have not seen any fathers yet, though.
Because the fairies are generally female, I thought.
Not really.
Well, I mean, as far as the show goes, no, I'm not saying in actual myths, but...
Right, but there's Thumbelina.
Well, right, again, as far as the show goes, like, they haven't really...
we've just never seen any,
in the show.
Fairies yet. I mean, pixies. They're not fairies, they're pixies.
Alright.
Anyway.
See Tinkerbell, honestly.
We'll
I
see
feel
them
like
sooner or
that could be
later.
interesting.
I want to see Neverland with Tinkerbell and how much of a rebel she is compared to the others.
She's like a real tough person. Like, if you've ever listened to a song by Pink, like, that's who I imagine her to be like, you know?
Let's get Pink to play Tinkerbell.
Just there you go.
Love that. She would love that, I bet.
Pink hair and all.
Totally.
You know, with strawberry type of the blonde hair, but yet shades of pink, maybe at the edges.
With green outfit?
Yes!
Matt.
I don't know. In Storybook, I could see her wearing like skinny jeans, like chains and stuff, and not like black and goth, but just like bright, like rave colors.
Oh yes.
That'd be awesome.
Maybe even then she
I think she'd
got
be a tree hugger.
Really, she wasn't a tree person though. Really,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess not until Disney started making her own show.
Well, she's supposed to be a tinker, so maybe she's like works on cars or builds.
There you go. Maybe she's working with what's his face? The Toad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, what's his Hansel and Gretel's dad?
Yeah. Whatever his name is.
That would be interesting. That'd be interesting if that was their mother.
That would be interesting.
That would be cool.
And that, like, that would explain why she was never there. Because oh, I'm a fairy, I can't be here. See you, kids.
How the heck would that work? How would Hansel
She's so
and Gretel
crummy. Maybe
come
she had like a splash changing spell or something.
Maybe. That would have to be the only thing, because it wouldn't work out if
Yeah,
it
other
didn't
than
get bigger.
that,
It would make sense. I mean, the kids get lost. Anyway.
Yeah. So
yeah, I'm just being.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to focus here.
Okay. Charming believes that Ruby has nothing to worry about. That she will not hurt anyone. She is not so sure. She goes into the cage, and I must say that cage does not look like it could hold a werewolf.
No.
The door looks like it's wood.
No, and obviously it didn't. We'll get to that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even if you haven't seen the episode, you can kind of guess.
Right.
Yeah, I guess.
If you haven't seen it by now, then
I would have called up and like if you ever go to a hunting or a Cabela's thing and you look at those gun safes, there are some that are like, I could fit 12 of me in there.
Mm-hmm.
I would have grabbed one of those and been like, okay guys, see you tomorrow.
I know, right?
So.
Anyway.
I feel so bad for her. Like, at first I was gonna like, oh, stop it. You're not. It wasn't you. Have more confidence in yourself. But, like, you'd be so paranoid all the time because you don't. Oh, like.
See, I kept saying, I kept saying, Red, remember what this wolf woman told you? You know?
Well, she wasn't a very trustworthy person. So.
Well, yeah, but still.
There was one thing on there that just started to really annoy me. Well, I'll get to it once we get to it, but it's something my dad pointed out, and after he did, I was like, you're right, and it's starting to annoy me every time I see her. Anything you want to say? Anything else you guys had to say about that?
Nope.
Right?
Nope.
No? Debbie?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. Okay, in Fairy Tale Land, Red and Snow are running in the forest. They are being chased by the evil Queen's knights. One just shows up from nowhere and says, "You can't run away from the Queen, Snow White. Okay, Knight, you know what to do. What you did was wrong there. You ran up to Snow and stopped and yelled at her. The smart thing to do was to I don't know, hit her with your sword."
Snow White and Red Hood running through the forest. Sorry.
Okay, well, Snow and Red kick some ass. Sometime they learn to fight. Wonder who taught them. I don't think Red knew how to fight before. Snow sees her wanted poster, and by the look of it, when she sees it, alright.
It's like she didn't know they were up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, the first time that she's seen it.
This is the role player person in me, but I could see Robin Hood teaching them how to fight. If not Granny. This is like scary boot camp. Like, I would not want to be part of Mary then. I would not be very Mary at the end of that. I'd be like, no!
Okay, the girls stop and hand.
You crack.
Can I keep going?
Yeah, go ahead,
Okay.
sorry.
The girls stop and hide, and the knights all pass by. Red has torn her cloak, and she freaks about it. Wolf time is beginning that night, so it seems like this ep is about a month after Red handed. Red and Snow are going to split up. Red does not want to put Snow in danger. They will meet up in the morning by a stream. They are planning on going to a cabin, and we know what cabin that one is. There is a man watching them as Red leaves. His eyes glow. I was so wrong thinking that he was going to turn out to be Merlin before I saw this episode. Oh well, he was cute though.
He was.
Yeah. Anybody have anything to say about part? Or keep going?
I just have to say, if I may,
Okay.
why is it that all the young men are really, really good looking in that show?
Well, it's a TV show. Nobody would watch. They were all ugly.
I know.
I mean, really, if Catherine was with this ugly ass guy who's old and balding, would you really want to watch that?
Hey, I'm watching once, okay? And Spencer's on it.
Well, yeah, but he's old. No one cares.
He's like the ugliest guy on the show.
But that's it, though. I mean, I bet in his prime he was pretty handsome. Like the actor, I'm sure he was.
Yeah.
And then Robert is also very good looking for who he is.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what his age is, but yeah. Anyway.
They're in age. I mean, I hate to say it, but he is. He's getting older.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but he's still good looking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He ages really well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
I'm not. 17.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone tells me I'm older than I am, but I'm not.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm
I'm not gonna work out when I'm like 30 and people think I'm 70.
Okay, I'm done with what I have to say.
Okay, anybody else?
I want to say the Queen's men are really incompetent. Like,
Yeah.
they still haven't caught Snow White. Like, she's a girl. Like, I don't know. I feel like they could have caught her.
Yeah, right, Debbie.
Magic. It's pretty sad.
But you know, all guards seem that way.
Yeah.
Right?
Even in our RP.
Always the bad guy lackeys who are just like, okay guys, do you remember how she told us to like shoot the arrows? Because I don't get this. I just like we put an arrow by the string and we pull back, right? I mean, like how does this work? It keeps flying off to the side. What is wrong?
Now that you're talking like that,
That guns in this universe.
I'm Nottingham guards thinking that.
Right. I love the beginning of that movie where they're like, they are getting better, and I'm like, no, they're not gonna get better. If history has shown us anything, they're not gonna get better.
Yeah.
Okay, so ready or anybody else have any input?
Yeah, I don't know. The guards, no, they're really not that intimidating. I guess that's all I have to say.
No, they aren't.
Oh.
They were at first, but not no more.
Nope.
Not no more.
Not no more.
Not no more. Okay.
Sorry, they aren't anymore. How's that?
That's no, it's okay. See, my AP English class has made me kind of a grammar Nazi, so I'm just like, aneurysm.
Alright.
Awful.
Alright, I'm gonna keep going.
Alright.
Back in Storybrooke, Granny comes into the diner the next morning and finds out that Ruby is gone. There is claw marks all over the wooden door. Is on the ground, of course. The nightmare. So I was right about this dream. Henry and Aurora are in the burning room.
Yes, you were right.
Yes, I was.
That was a good call.
Yeah, good call.
Yes. Well, thank you. Alright. Henry wakes up and Regina is there. I was shocked to see her there. For a second, I thought Henry was back at home with her. So Charming asks Regina to look after Henry. Really? That's the biggest shock of all. I guess he trusts her to look after him. Well, that's surprising. Henry is burned from the fire in his nightmare, so people can get hurt in the dreams. I guess.
I felt so bad.
Yeah. Aww.
Oh my.
I guess Aurora and Snow have been just lucky. Granny and Charming find Ruby in the forest. Oh, Granny and her crossbow. She takes that thing everywhere. Ruby can't remember anything from last night. She's scared she might have hurt someone. Charming gets a call. Someone double parked at the cannery. By the way, Cinderella's prince works there. I would have thought Cinderella would have been in the episode. What? She didn't care about her mice anymore? Anything you have to say?
Yeah. You know, she and Aurora have a lot in common, I feel. I mean, I like Cinderella better, but they both are just kind of useless.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and we only seen, like, Cinderella twice. And we've seen Aurora at least, like, what, 6 times?
I know, right?
Yeah.
So that kind of says a little bit more about Aurora.
Yeah. Hopefully Aurora's growing a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Or maybe she'll get burned like Henry did, only a little bit more profusely. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
No offense to all you Aurora there, but... You know, it's funny, I want to know more about Mulan's backstory, because she always talks about honor. She's super, like, crazy strict. And I'm like, what? Why are you like this? Like, I mean, I realize she doesn't need to ignore me, but she's, like, ridiculously so.
Yeah.
Hey, stop it.
I wonder if she's having dreams, too, though. That'd be interesting.
Who? Snow?
Hmm.
Yeah, well, I know that she probably mentioned she had dreams, but she didn't say that she was still having them.
Right. Well, and Snow, I wonder if she has them too, because I mean, she so quickly said, "Oh no, I don't have those germs anymore." And it's like,
Well, that's what
sure
I
about
meant
that? Yeah, I know, right?
to admit. Yeah.